Welcome to the Wisdom Ones channel. We're so grateful to have you here with us today. In this video, we're going to explore something deeply transformative: how to protect your energy and raise your vibrations. Our energy is the essence of who we are, and how we manage it profoundly impacts our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So, if you're ready to dive into this journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and healing, let's begin. So make sure to like, share, and comment energy below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel for more enlightening content. Your support through super thanks means a lot to us. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. There is a timeless truth found in the scriptures that speaks to the importance of rest and renewal. In the book of Genesis, it is written that after 6 days of creation, God himself rested on the seventh day. This act of rest was not out of necessity, but is a profound example for humanity, showing that even in the midst of creation and work, rest is sacred and essential. And on the seventh day, God rested from all his work. Genesis 2:12. This divine example invites us to recognize the importance of pausing, stepping back, and allowing ourselves the grace to restore our bodies, minds, and when we fail to rest, we are not only ignoring our physical needs, but also disconnecting from the rhythm of life that was established for our well-being. Rest is not just for the body, it is for the soul, for our emotional and spiritual alignment. Just as the earth finds balance through the cycles of day and night, we too are called to honor our need for renewal. By doing so, we allow God's peace to fill us, recharging us for the journey ahead. Taking care of ourselves is a full-time commitment, and part of this responsibility involves protecting our energy. In fact, safeguarding our energy is one of the most vital investments we can make in our mental health and emotional well-being. Think of an hourglass. As the sand gradually flows down to the bottom, the top empties out, and eventually it runs dry. We must flip it over and allow it to recharge. Our emotional state works in a similar way. Every decision, every interaction, every task, and even every emotion can take away a little bit of our energy. All day long, we invest mental energy into making decisions, solving problems, completing tasks, and communicating with others. Some of these interactions, unfortunately, drain us, especially when we deal with individuals who have toxic tendencies. Even though we may feel we can take on everything at once, the reality is that we don't have infinite mental energy. As this mental energy depletes, we begin to feel it in every aspect of our being. We lose physical stamina, find ourselves lacking motivation, and are more prone to procrastination. Our minds and bodies are intimately connected, and when one begins to wear down, the other follows suit. The ebb and flow of life are naturally filled with contrasts. There's light and dark, joy and sorrow, love and pain. This duality is inherent to our existence, and while we cannot change it, what matters most is how we respond to it. We must become attuned to what elevates us, uplifts our spirits, and recharges our energy. And conversely, what drains us, brings us down, and leaves us feeling depleted. By becoming aware of these influences, we can begin to make more conscious decisions that serve us, protecting our energy while nurturing our vitality. Our bodies are intricately connected to our spiritual energy system, which is how we sense, feel, and intuit the energy of people, places, and situations. It's through this system that we can detect a tense atmosphere, sense danger, or even feel physically drained after being around certain people. In simple terms, our bodies are surrounded by an energy field called the aura, which is made up of 7 layers of energy that extend outward. This aura is linked to 7 energy centers, also known as chakras, within our bodies. These centers are connected by an extensive network of energy channels, or meridians and nadis, that flow throughout the body. Each part of this system plays a crucial role in how we interact with the world and how we experience life. If you're someone who is highly empathetic and often feels overwhelmed, it is especially important to not only protect yourself, but also to strengthen your energy. Empaths, in particular, tend to absorb the emotions and energies of others, and this can quickly become overwhelming if we don't take the necessary steps to shield ourselves. It's essential to recognize that the energy you carry is precious, and taking the time to protect and nurture it is a sacred responsibility. Your energy is a reflection of your inner state, and when it is depleted, so too is your sense of well-being. But by learning how to manage and fortify your energy, you can become more resilient, balanced, and grounded in your daily life. One of the most powerful steps you can take in this journey is to prioritize your own needs. This may sound simple, but it can be difficult to implement. We often find ourselves giving and giving, whether it's to our families, friends. We become so accustomed to taking care of others that we forget to take care of ourselves. Yet, in order to truly be there for others, we must first ensure that we are fully nourished, spiritually, emotionally, and physically, whether it's the need for rest, a desire to reconnect with your true self, or the yearning to explore spiritual practices. Honoring these needs is essential. It's important to recognize when you feel the pull of transformation within you, even if you haven't fully understood it yet. These awakenings can be uncomfortable, but they are also a sign that something deep within you is ready to shift. This is the moment when you must honor your own needs and begin to refuel your inner reserves. Meeting your personal needs is not selfish. It's a necessary act of self-love. It's not about neglecting others or turning inward to the exclusion of those you care about. Instead, it's about understanding that you can only give as much as you have. When you neglect your needs, your ability to support and care for others diminishes. By nurturing yourself, you are able to show up more fully for the people around you, bringing your highest energy to everything you do. Remember that refilling your cup is not only about preserving your own energy, it's about ensuring that you have something substantial to offer others. As you begin to prioritize your energy, it's important to also become aware of the influence of your consciousness. What you expose yourself to, both consciously and subconsciously, has a profound impact on your energy levels. We live in an age where information is constantly at our fingertips, and with social media and news outlets, it can be easy to become overwhelmed by the constant flow of information. But have you ever noticed how engaging with distressing content can pull you deeper into a negative state? It's as though there's a magnetic pull, drawing you further into fear, anger, and anxiety. The algorithms of social media and news sites thrive on this dynamic, showing you more and more content that fuels these emotions. While education and information are vital, it's equally important to discern when this influx of information becomes toxic. Constantly consuming distressing news or engaging with negative content can drain your energy, leaving you feeling anxious, powerless. This is a crucial moment when we must recognize that we have the power to control what enters our minds and hearts. If we allow ourselves to be passive consumers, we can easily become overwhelmed and lost in a sea of negativity. Instead, we must actively choose what we allow ourselves to engage with. It's not about ignoring reality or turning a blind eye to the world around us, but about learning to protect ourselves from being constantly inundated with fear-based content. When we make this conscious decision, we are taking a significant step toward reclaiming our energy and our peace of mind. We must also be mindful of how negative emotions affect us on a deeper level. When we constantly expose ourselves to negativity, it's like stirring up a cauldron of emotional turmoil within us. This turmoil can linger, clouding our days and making it difficult to regain our balance. Negative emotions are like poison to our minds and souls. Just as we wouldn't want to pour poison on a beautiful garden, we must not allow negative emotions to pollute our inner peace. So by cultivating awareness and making conscious choices about what we allow into our minds, we can protect our energy and raise our vibrations. This is an essential practice that will help us maintain emotional and spiritual health, allowing us to thrive in an increasingly chaotic world. As we continue on this journey, it's important to remember that our energy is a precious resource. By taking the necessary steps to protect and nurture it, we can create the space we need to grow, heal, and flourish. This is just the beginning of a deeper exploration into how we can manage our energy, and we'll dive even further into practical techniques and spiritual practices in the upcoming parts of this series. So stay tuned as we continue this enlightening journey together. As we continue our journey of protecting and nurturing our energy, it's essential to understand that self-care isn't just about avoiding negative influences. It's about actively creating an environment that recharges and strengthens us. One of the most fundamental ways we can protect our energy is through rest. We often hear the phrase "a good night's sleep" being tossed around casually, but the importance of sleep in our well-being cannot be overstated. Studies have shown time and time again how a proper rest cycle can deeply affect our physical, mental, and emotional health. It's more than just an opportunity for our bodies to recharge. Sleep is essential for clearing out mental clutter and replenishing our reserves. Yet, I know it's not always easy to cultivate healthy sleep habits. How many of us have found ourselves scrolling through our phones late into the night, binge-watching videos, or endlessly scrolling through social media? The light from our screen stimulates our minds, making it harder to drift into a peaceful slumber. The challenge is real, and breaking this cycle requires discipline and awareness. But once we commit to better sleep habits, the transformation we experience is remarkable. Our energy levels increase, our focus sharpens, and our ability to connect with what truly matters in life becomes clearer. It's a commitment to our well-being, a promise to ourselves to honor the need for rest so we can show up as the best version of ourselves. But sleep is just one aspect of the equation. Nature, in its most pure and raw form, also offers us a healing energy that is vital for recharging our spirit. Sunlight, for instance, carries an incredible rejuvenating power that can revitalize our minds and bodies. Have you ever noticed how a simple walk outside on a sunny day can instantly lift your mood and fill you with vitality? This is the powerful effect of nature's energy. Taking a moment to step outside, particularly during the sunrise or sunset, allows us to reconnect with the world around us. The energy of the earth, the sun, and the sky is deeply intertwined with our own personal energy field. When we immerse ourselves in this natural energy, we can feel it infuse us with a renewed sense of purpose, calm, and vitality. It's as if nature has its own way of resetting our systems, offering us a fresh start each day. Researchers recognizing the importance of nature, of sleep, and of self-care helps us not only to cope with the ever-changing tides of energy, but also to unlock deeper layers of ourselves. These practices nurture our spirit, help us stay grounded, and allow us to rise above the noise of the world. In a time when the world often feels flooded with chaos and negativity, these grounding practices provide us with a sense of inner peace and security. They remind us that despite what happens in the outside world, we can find solace within ourselves. In the current climate, many of us are surrounded by people who are constantly absorbing distressing news and content. This constant exposure can create a ripple effect that takes away our peace. When those around us are in a state of fear or anxiety, it can be easy to become swept up in it, losing our sense of inner calm. Finding tranquility in such times can feel impossible, but it's during these moments that we need to take a step back and choose how we engage with the world. There's a profound need to consciously protect our peace by limiting the negative input we allow into. One of the most effective tools for creating this inner sanctuary is meditation. But let me clarify, this isn't the type of meditation you may be familiar with. It's not about sitting for hours in silence or achieving some sort of enlightened state. Instead, this meditation practice is about stilling the body, cultivating gratitude, and fostering self-care in a deep and meaningful way. When you take the time to sit with yourself in silence, allow your body to relax and focus on your breath, you create space. It's in this space that you can reflect on the people who love you, the moments when you felt valued, and the simple joys that bring you happiness. By connecting with these uplifting feelings, you not only elevate your energy, but also extend that positive energy to the people around you. You become a source of light, radiating positivity, love, and healing. Alongside meditation, another powerful way to protect your energy is by embracing solitude. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it's easy to forget how important it is to spend time alone with our thoughts. This time of reflection is where we can gain clarity about our lives, our choices, and our personal energy. In solitude, we can evaluate what nourishes us and what drains us. This isn't about creating a rigid set of rules, but recognizing the need for balance. Some things in life will naturally deplete our energy. Stressful work situations, negative conversations, or difficult relationships. However, once we're aware of what drains us, we can take steps to minimize these interactions and focus more on what solitude gives us the space to process emotions and confront inner fears. We all have them, fears that stem from the possibility of losing something or someone we love, or from a deep-seated sense of inadequacy. Facing these fears is not easy, but it is necessary for our growth. Often, we avoid confronting our fears because we believe doing so will make them stronger. But in reality, ignoring our fears only gives them more power over our lives. Instead of running from our fears, we must learn to face them with courage and curiosity. In this way, we begin to unravel the beliefs and attachments that keep us tethered to fear. Understanding these attachments allows us to release them, realizing that even in loss, we retain our most valuable asset, our experiences and the wisdom we've gained from. Fear, of course, is not the only emotion we need to confront. Anger, anxiety, and other intense emotions often arise unexpectedly, and they can take hold of us before we even realize it. When anger flares up, take a moment to pause and reflect. What triggered this anger? What belief or fear was awakened within me in these moments? Instead of reacting, take a step back and understand what's happening within you. This introspection is not about suppressing your emotions, but about peeling back the layers to understand why you feel the way you do. The same goes for anxiety. When anxiety arises, examine the thoughts and internal dialogues that accompany it. What fears are behind your anxious thoughts? What can you learn from this? This process is like emotional training, where every time you face these emotions, you build greater resilience. Facing these triggers is not about being hard on yourself or expecting perfection. It's about promoting inner strength with kindness and compassion. As we practice this approach, we begin to understand ourselves better and gain greater control over our reactions. With time, our emotional resilience strengthens, and we find ourselves better able to handle life's challenges. It's like lifting weights. The more you practice, the stronger you become. At first, they shock the system, but each time you face them, you emerge stronger, more grounded, and more centered. Your energy begins to shift, and you develop the resilience needed to face whatever comes your way. Remember, we cannot control external circumstances, but we do have control over how we respond to them. Our responses shape our experiences, and by choosing to respond with intention, we become the architects of our lives. This is between two paths, the path of fear or the path of intuition. Fear may try to guide us, but our intuition, grounded in wisdom and compassion, will always lead us toward peace and growth. It's up to us to decide which path we take. Recharging and protecting your energy is essential, but never forget that your emotional and mental well-being are just as important. When these aspects of your life are in balance, your energy naturally thrives. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope this message has resonated with you. If it has, please like and subscribe to our channel, share this video with others, and don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your reflections and experiences. Your support means everything to us. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As we come to the end of this journey, it's important to reflect on the profound insights we've shared and to recognize the power of our inner energy. Protecting our energy is not just a practice, but a way of life, an essential commitment to our own well-being. It is a conscious choice to engage with the world in a way that nurtures us instead of depleting us. As we navigate through life, we encounter many challenges, people, and circumstances that can either elevate or drain our energy. The key lies in understanding that we have the power to choose how we engage with these forces. We are not helpless in the face of life's inevitable ebb and flow. Rather, we are empowered to shape our experiences, protect our peace, and align ourselves with higher vibrations. One of the most transformative insights we can gain in life is realizing that we are not just passive observers of the energy that surrounds us. Rather, we are active participants in shaping it. We are not merely recipients of the world's energy, whether positive or negative, but creators of it as well. Every thought we think, every feeling we experience, and every action we take sends out ripples into the world, influencing the energy that we put into our surroundings and, in return, the energy that we allow to flow back into us. This dynamic relationship with energy means that we are constantly interacting with the forces around us. We are not helpless bystanders in this process. We have the power to control how much energy we let in and how we respond to it. It is all about mindfulness and awareness. When we become conscious of the way energy flows in and out of our lives, we start to see that our energy is a precious resource, one that needs to be treated with care. Just as we protect our physical health by eating well and exercising, we must protect our emotional and energetic health by being selective about the situations, environments, and people we engage with. Not all energies are beneficial, and some can leave us feeling drained, anxious, or overwhelmed. Identifying the sources of energy that deplete us is crucial to maintaining balance in our lives. These might be negative relationships, toxic environments, or circumstances that drain our vitality and spirit. The more aware we are of these depleting forces, the more we can make conscious decisions to distance ourselves from them or take steps to mitigate their impact on us. On the other hand, there are people, places, and activities that elevate our energy and nourish our spirit. These sources of positive energy recharge us, inspire us, and help us grow. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply being in nature, these are the things that empower us and keep us aligned with our highest selves. Recognizing these sources of upliftment allows us to intentionally seek them out, integrating more of these positive experiences into our daily lives. When we consciously choose to surround ourselves with people and experiences that support our well-being, we naturally invite more peace, harmony, and personal growth into our lives. This awareness, then, is not just about identifying what drains us, but also about actively seeking out the energy that empowers and nurtures us. By making this a practice, we can ensure that our energy remains in balance and that we continue to evolve and thrive in every aspect of our lives. It is essential to recognize that the energy we choose to surround ourselves with plays a pivotal role in shaping how we experience life. Every environment, every interaction, and every form of media we consume carries with it a certain vibration, either uplifting or draining. When we allow ourselves to be continuously exposed to negativity, whether it comes from toxic relationships, constant exposure to distressing news, or environments that breed fear and anxiety, our own energy becomes clouded and worn. This constant influx of negative energy can make us feel drained, unsettled, and disconnected from our true selves. Over time, it can lead to feelings of helplessness and overwhelm, as we begin to absorb more negativity than we can process or counterbalance. On the other hand, when we consciously choose to surround ourselves with positivity, kindness, and uplifting experiences, we begin to build a powerful reservoir of energy that supports our growth and personal evolution. This positive energy acts as a kind of shield, fortifying us against the challenges and difficulties that come our way. It provides us with the strength to stay grounded, the clarity to make wise decisions, and the resilience to overcome adversity. Positive energy, whether it comes from loving relationships, beautiful natural surroundings, or engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment, nourishes our spirit and helps us stay aligned with our highest purpose. However, maintaining this balance is not always easy. It requires conscious effort and self-awareness. We live in a world that can often be overwhelming, where negativity and fear are constantly in the spotlight. But that's precisely why it's so important to be intentional about the energy we allow into our lives. It's not about avoiding the challenges or the difficult emotions that arise. It's about consciously choosing where to place our focus and attention. It's about recognizing when something or someone is draining our energy and making the choice to step away from it or set boundaries. At the same time, it's about making space for the things that inspire, uplift, and rejuvenate us. Those things that remind us of our inherent power and beauty. The balance between negativity and positivity is delicate, yet it is one that we must actively cultivate in order to thrive. It's about being discerning and recognizing that we always have a choice in what we expose ourselves to. This life will inevitably present us with challenges, but how we respond to them, how we protect our energy and nourish ourselves, can make all the difference. By being mindful of the energy we invite into our lives, we create a powerful force that not only supports our own well-being, but also enables us to positively impact the world around us. This is the essence of cultivating a life filled with harmony, balance, and continuous growth. As we've discussed in earlier parts of this journey, One of the most essential and effective ways to protect our energy is through the practice of self-care, activities and habits that serve to recharge and restore us. Among the many self-care practices we can adopt, sleep stands out as one of the most powerful and often overlooked tools for energy renewal. In today's fast-paced world, where productivity and constant activity are highly valued, the importance of rest is often underestimated. Many of us feel pressured to push through exhaustion, thinking that rest is a luxury or a sign of weakness. However, sleep is not just a luxury. It is a vital necessity for our overall well-being. It is during this time of rest that our bodies have the opportunity to heal, regenerate, and replenish their energy reserves. Without proper sleep, we compromise our mental clarity, emotional stability, and physical health. The regenerative power of sleep goes far beyond the basic need for rest. It is a profound and essential process in which our bodies and minds perform critical functions that help us recover from the stresses of daily life. During sleep, our cells repair and regenerate, our muscles recover, and our immune system strengthens. But perhaps even more crucially, our minds have the chance to process and release the emotional and mental baggage we accumulate throughout the day. Sleep allows us to clear away the clutter of negative thoughts and emotions, making room for mental clarity and emotional balance. This is why, when we fail to get enough rest, we often feel more irritable, scattered, and less equipped to handle life's challenges. Our energy levels dip, and our ability to cope with stress diminishes. The restorative effects of sleep are not limited to just physical recovery. Sleep plays a significant role in our emotional and psychological health as well. When we are well rested, we are better able to manage our emotions and face the ups and downs of life with resilience. It's much easier to stay grounded, patient, and focused when we have given our minds the space to rest and heal. Without adequate sleep, our emotional responses become heightened, and we may find ourselves more reactive and less able to think clearly or make rational decisions. This emotional instability can have a negative impact on our energy, as we find ourselves drained by the constant inner turmoil and mental fatigue. In a world that often glorifies hustle and productivity, we must shift our mindset and begin to view sleep as an essential part of our well-being, rather than as a waste of time. Prioritizing sleep isn't about being lazy or unproductive. It's about giving our bodies and minds the rest they need to function at their best. When we allow ourselves to fully recharge, we set ourselves up for success in all areas of life. We become more creative, more focused, and more energized, enabling us to tackle our responsibilities with clarity and confidence. More importantly, we are better equipped to protect our energy and maintain a balanced, harmonious state of mind. If we want to protect our energy and cultivate a life that is vibrant and fulfilling, it's crucial to embrace rest as a cornerstone of our self-care practices. Taking time to rest, to sleep deeply, and to allow our bodies and minds the time they need to regenerate is one of the most powerful acts of self-love we can engage in. By doing so, we not only protect our energy, but also increase our capacity to handle the challenges of life with greater ease and grace. Sleep is not just a break from the hustle. It is a vital source of strength and renewal that supports every aspect of our well-being. Let's honor the importance of rest and make it a priority in our daily lives. When we do, we'll find ourselves with more energy, more clarity, and a greater sense of peace. As we continue to explore the importance of protecting and nurturing our energy, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on how these practices can impact your life. If this message resonates with you, I invite you to leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Let us know how you're protecting your energy and what self-care practices help you recharge. Please also remember to subscribe to the Wisdom Ones channel to stay connected with more transformative content like this. Your support through super thanks means a lot to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you so much for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who's already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. Together, we are spreading positive energy and supporting one another on this incredible journey. Rest is a vital practice that we often overlook in our fast-paced lives. It's easy to get caught up in the endless cycle of work, responsibilities, and external pressures. But we must remember that rest is not just a luxury or something we should do when we feel like it. Rest is essential for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. When we honor our need for rest, we are allowing our bodies and minds to fully recharge and prepare for the challenges ahead. This period of rest replenishes our energy stores, renews our strength, and restores our capacity to face whatever comes our way with clarity and resilience. Without adequate rest, we risk depleting our energy reserves, leading to burnout, fatigue, but when we make rest a priority, we give ourselves the chance to fully recover and operate at our best. However, rest is only one part of the equation when it comes to managing and protecting our energy. Another powerful source of energy lies in the natural world around us. Nature has a remarkable ability to replenish and invigorate us, providing a healing energy that is pure and untainted by the stress and conflict that often surrounds our daily lives. The simple act of stepping outside, feeling the earth beneath our feet, and breathing in the fresh air can instantly rejuvenate us. Nature offers us a unique energy that cannot be replicated or manufactured by any human means. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on our skin, the soothing sound of waves crashing on the shore, or the quiet stillness of a forest, nature provides a powerful and abundant source of energy that is always available to us. By spending time in nature, we allow ourselves to tap into this incredible resource. The sun's rays are full of life-giving energy that can recharge us both physically and emotionally. When we step outside and feel the warmth of the sun on our skin, we are not just benefiting from its light, we are also absorbing its energy. The earth, too, has its own magnetic energy that can ground and balance us, helping to restore our inner harmony. In this way, nature becomes an ally in our journey of self-care, offering us an endless supply of energy to draw from whenever we need it. The more we connect with nature, the more we align ourselves with its healing properties, allowing us to maintain a sense of balance and peace in our lives. Nature's energy is a gift that we can access at any time. It is always present, always available, and always ready to renew us. By acknowledging the importance of both rest and nature in our energy management, we empower ourselves to live more balanced and fulfilling lives. Incorporating practices such as meditation and solitude further strengthens our ability to protect our energy. Meditation helps us center ourselves, calm the mind, and cultivate a sense of gratitude. By focusing on positive thoughts and envisioning the moments that have brought us joy and peace, we can fill our energy field with vibrations of love, calm, and healing. Solitude, too, plays a crucial role in maintaining our energy. In a world that constantly demands our attention, it is easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Time alone allows us to reflect on our choices, evaluate our emotional responses, and realign ourselves with our deepest values. It is during these moments of introspection that we can shed the distractions of daily life and reconnect with the energy that lies within us. Of course, protecting our energy isn't just about avoiding external sources of negativity. It's also about confronting the internal forces that can drain us. Our fears, anxieties, and emotional triggers can all have a profound effect on our energy levels. If we avoid facing these emotions, we allow them to control us, depleting our strength and focus. But when we confront our fears head-on, we take away their power. Facing our fears doesn't mean we eliminate them, but rather that we learn to coexist with them in a way that empowers us. We come to understand that fear is not an enemy to be defeated, but a teacher to be listened to. By acknowledging our fears, we can better understand the beliefs and attachments that give rise to them. In doing so, we are able to release the hold they have over us and move forward with greater emotional resilience. Similarly, our emotional triggers, whether anger, frustration, or sadness, are invitations to understand ourselves more deeply. Every emotion we experience is an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and healing. Rather than reacting to these emotions, we can use them as tools for introspection. What is this emotion telling us about our beliefs and expectations? What can we learn from this feeling? By asking these questions, we shift from a place of reaction to a place of awareness. And in that awareness, we find the strength to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Over time, this practice builds emotional resilience, making us less susceptible to the external forces that once drained our energy. We all have our emotional triggers, and they will continue to arise as we move through life. But as we strengthen our ability to face them with courage and compassion, we cultivate an inner foundation that is unshakable. Just as lifting weights strengthens the body, confronting our emotional triggers strengthens our energy. We begin to realize that we are not defined by our fears or emotions, but by how we respond to them. In this way, we become the architects of our own energy, shaping it with intention and wisdom. Throughout this journey, we've explored the importance of protecting our energy by nurturing our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. But it's essential to recognize that energy protection is an ongoing practice, something we must actively engage in each day. Life will continue to present challenges, and external circumstances will inevitably shift. But by establishing a solid foundation of self-care, mindfulness, and emotional resilience, we empower ourselves to navigate these challenges with grace, and our energy becomes a tool for transformation, helping us move through life with purpose and clarity. As we conclude this exploration, I invite you to reflect on the practices and insights we've shared. How can you begin to protect your own energy more consciously? What changes can you make in your daily life to create a more balanced and energized existence? Because the power to protect and raise your energy lies within you, and it is your responsibility to honor it. Every choice you make, every thought, motion, and action contributes to the energy you create. By becoming more aware of this, you take the first step toward a life that is not only peaceful but also fulfilling. In closing, I want to express my gratitude to each and every one of you for joining me on this journey. Your presence here, your engagement with this message, and your willingness to explore these ideas are a testament to your commitment to your own growth and well-being. If this video resonated with you, I encourage you to like and subscribe to our channel, Wisdom Ones, and share this video with others who may benefit from its message. Together, we can create a community of individuals who are empowered to protect and raise their energy, creating a ripple effect of positivity and healing in the world. Support through Super Thanks means so much to the Wisdom Ones channel. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your generosity, and a special shout out to everyone who has already donated. It's because of your kindness that this message can reach those who need it the most. If this video touched you, please comment below with energy to share your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Together, we are building a community of light, and your energy is a vital part of this process. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, remember that your energy is your greatest gift, and you have the power to protect it and raise it to new heights.